Um, 2022. When we get back to military, but 2022 still bouncing around. Haven't done this in a while. We've had 70 homicides in Macon, Georgia, are a record. And again, it's been trouble. Like I said, the young man who died of Pleasant Hill, 30 minutes after we talked to him, he just, that one really hurt me. We patrolling, we're going to the spots, we're going to the trouble spots, we talking to people, we're engaging, and going to a different spot. Next thing we know, he's dead. Luckily, due to the nature of the work, I can't get too much of the details. Um, there was no direct retaliation in Pleasant Hill because of that shooting. I'm gonna say this again because, and I really can say this because this is very intentional of how this model works. Because of the work we were doing, there was no direct retaliation in Pleasant Hill. Now, we know, according to the model, if we can reduce retaliation within a 72-hour period, we make things become a whole lot better. We can continue the dialogue, and we had to talk to a few cats. They felt some type of way. On how he died. I'm not mentioning their names, but you can look at the story. But so again, this model works. This cure violence. We get a lot of criticism. Y'all just concentrated Pleasant Hill. What about Bellevue? What about um, South Side, East Side? What about Bloomfield? We wish we could be everywhere. But let's be clear, this program has to work, has to be intentional. We have to be very deliberate on how we address it. Macon is this is own monster. I admit that. But how this model works, it's been run overseas. This is a global NGO. This is not just a know World War League came up with something. No, this is proven using the work of an epidemiologist, Dr. Slutkin. You can look him up. Drowning is a disease. We have to develop the relationships within the community target area so that if there's other sites, and believe me, we need other sites to make it. If there's crosstown beef, conflict, misunderstandings, credible messengers in Pleasant Hill can talk to the credible messengers in the other side of town, east side, south side, wherever. And we get those who are feeling some type of way because of somebody may have slid on somebody's house, somebody may have slid up in somebody, well, female conflicts, whatever. We have to have people who can talk to the potential shooters, who don't feel like, you dealing with the ops, you dealing with the obstacles, you dealing with the people who are opposing me. So we can bring these two groups to the table and be able to agree to disagree.